Hey, hello everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi everybody. Sorry we're a little late. I was stuck at work and just got here. So, and unfortunately, Sabrina had some things come up tonight, so she couldn't join us tonight. So it's just me and Bethy, and it's been a while since you've seen Bethy, so I'm sure it's good to see her.
Hi.
Ginger self.
So I'm trying to get on here.
Yeah,
I wanted to go on my page because you're on the brew, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so. Oops.
I think Sharon's with us, I believe.
Sharon?
Sharon Phillips. Hi, Beth Harper O'Brien.
Oh, hi.
Beth Harper
I'm
O'Brien.
watching.
Beth Harper O'Brien's watching.
Say something to the paranormal.
I know. We have 3 people, but I only see Beth, so I don't know who else is here. So hello to everybody who's tuning in to us.
So they're on the brew. I don't know. What the heck? I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Share this live video. We are sharing. I did share it live, didn't I?
Yeah.
Share again. Boy.
Wait. So, tonight, one of the topics that we were going to be talking about is grieving and spiritual connection. I did put that on there, so I do want to talk about it. Get everybody's hi Howie. Get everybody's opinions and shares, and anybody that's watching, you're more than welcome to come on. We can split screen you, and we can hear your stories, or we can talk, or whatever.
Hi.
Thank you for sharing, Howie. Tips top hat. So Bethy, last week, really quick before we get into the grieving and the all that stuff, Bethy was at the Paul's Discovery Farm. Mm-hmm. She wasn't on last week, so we wanted to. I wanted her to talk a little bit about.
If I remember.
You know, what kind of the feelings she had and this and that. Now, hi Greg. Hi Sharon. If you remember, Paul's Discovery Farm is in Mount Laurel. Mm-hmm. I would say it's the best kept secret near us because
didn't know it was there.
It's never been investigated.
There. Yeah.
And hi Teresa. And it's what 1700s.
Yeah, from like 1700s and change, and
never investigated.
And if anybody's been to Paul's farm, they have animals on there for kids to come there, and your family, and you could there's a petting zoo there, and they have all kinds of animals, and it's a nonprofit organization, and so they need money, need help to keep it open. Mm-hmm. So then when you walk through the building, they have arts and crafts for kids there, and they have all kinds of events. So when you go through the building, you go into the backyard, you come to this path, and there's this house from 1700s sitting there.
1700s. I mean,
it's old.
I can't even.
But when you're walking on the first floor, they do have some lizards and stuff on the first floor because they're nocturnal, so they just have it on the first floor, and that's only where the public is allowed. So when we did the ghost investigation, we were allowed in the basement, and the second floor, and the third floor, and the attic. So that's how big the house is. And then behind the house, there's also a cemetery. If you walk a few more feet further back in the property, there's also a cemetery where the people are also buried there from 1700s.
Wow.
So that was cool. And there's only about, I think there's...
And the cemetery is well maintained, right? Mm-hmm. Because there's active people.
Yeah, and it's on the property. No one else is allowed buried there, but it's fenced off, and it's part of the property, so the people, they take care of it who take care of the farm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
It is interesting.
So I think Teresa and Paul and Sabrina and Anthony kind of shared a little bit of stuff that how they felt, and so do you remember any? I know it was a little bit ago, but
it was very active actually. It was pretty active.
Are we going to have another investigation there?
Yes, in the springtime we have to pick a date, so we'll do it again, and I think it'll be easier for more people because
Not
it was
near the
right around the
holiday.
holidays. People had holiday partings. You had your brother's wedding, which was very important. So it was hard for a lot of people. I mean,
We're going to do it again. So
Yeah, we
you
had-
guys can join
right,
us.
right, and it's worth it. It's worth it. It is very haunted, and we got some EVPs that we need to share, and
Yes.
that'll be next. See, with the holidays and everything going on, we didn't have a chance, but we're going to catch up and do all
Yeah,
that.
we'll share them. We'll put them on the page. And
Hi, Lee.
good. Then join us, Teresa.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be worth it. And Tara, we missed Taryn, our
Yeah.
buddy over here. So yeah, because it was originally 2 nights, and because of the holidays, we just had the one night. But I'm pretty sure that it will sell out again because it was such a fascinating place. And we'll do 2 nights again, and it'll be nicer out to where you can walk the grounds, and it'll be nice.
Yeah, it'll be nice. That'll be awesome.
So yeah,
So that's good.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
we'll announce when we're going to do that.
Yeah.
We are April 4th. Is that still?
Oh. Yes, I'm having. You know what? I'm wondering because how many people would go because it's from the house is 1955.
So what?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just a little worried about that because most people, you know what I mean. I mean, there's spirits and ghosts anywhere. So yeah, so I wasn't sure. So because I didn't know really what to say about it. So. Would you guys come to it in 1955?
Yeah, I mean, why does it matter, right?
It doesn't matter.
Hi, Anthony.
I think most people think of Hi, Anthony, historical places, But yeah, so April 4th, we're going to be doing the Marlton VFW. And the reason we're doing it is because it's not as old as the other places, but it's never been investigated, and it does have history of the mafia there. So, and they do experience things going on there. So we're going to do that. She said yes. So we're going to be doing that. Okay? Oop, I can't. Yeah, Justin can't call. Can't call. I was going to call him, but I can't. We have the show. Okay.
Yeah. So Marlton VFW, that'll be April 4th. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. I think we're only going to do what? What did we say? 15 or 12? What did we say?
Yeah, 15 at the most.
The 15 at the most. We want to kind of keep it.
But yeah, they're experiencing a lot of things. They're experiencing chairs being moved and people being touched. So I think that'll be good. And all that money goes to the Marlton VFW to help, the veterans and the people who fought for our country. So that helps that to stay open.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that too. The event page will go up shortly.
Yeah, we'll put an event up so you guys can, you'll have to buy tickets through Beth's.
Right, PayPal. I have a PayPal account, my email, and then... Like I said, all the money goes to them.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to get sick, Anthony.
Oh, right. No, we don't want to get sick either. Ew.
All right, so hi, Christina. And there was a couple other people. Lee. Hi, Lee, if you're still watching.
Greg.
And Dawn. Hi, Dawn.
Dawn and Greg. And
yeah.
we had...
Tom. Hi, Tom.
Lee.
Tom. Tom's here. Yay.
So...
Hi, Lori. All right. So
yeah.
Hi, Lee.
Hi, Tom.
So I want to get to the topic. Grieving and
spirituality
and spiritual connection. Right.
Okay.
So, I mean, the two I think go hand in hand. I think. Grief is a tough thing, and I know you, myself, Sabrina, I know for sure the three of us, and there's people that are on here that I know personally that, Lee is one, that, have a very deep-seated grief that just will always be with you. I think...
Yeah.
I've learned, and maybe I'm just speaking for myself, right? That the grief has just become a part of who I am. I've been told by doctors that you have to, you're never going to forget, the loss and stuff like that, but you have to be able to let go of the anger or let go of this or that, and move on, so to speak. But it's never going to happen, right? So, hi, Constantine St. Michael. Hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee. Yeah.
Because I believe...
hey, Kristen. Hi, Diana.
I think that you...
What?
I know. I think we're spiritually connected. We're all spiritually connected, especially to. Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you.
It is hard. It's hard. Especially when it's tragic. It is young and unexpected, and for whatever, death is always hard to deal with. But I do believe that we're all connected. So if we're all connected spiritually, I feel like when a loved one passes or whatever, like there's just, that doesn't go away. The physical body might go away, but the spiritual connection doesn't.
And I'm going to tell you something. I agree with you. I unfortunately lost friends. I've lost friends. My friends, a couple of people, their children have crossed over. But when you lose a parent, or it's a different type of loss, and a different type of grieving. Yeah. And I've experienced that this year, and it's like you learn to just deal with it. A piece of you is gone.
Absolutely.
So it's a different type of grieving,
and you'll never be who you were before. Like
no.
I will never be who I was before my dad passed.
Right.
I never will be that person. They take a piece with you, whether people, and they take a piece with them, should I say, with you.
Yeah.
So I had a dream one night, right? That I died. In my dream, I died. And I woke up and I was like, I'm here. Like I actually did it.
Because it's something that you are fearful of.
But I did it. Like I was a ghost. Quote unquote, I was a ghost. And I woke up in my bed, in my house, and it was so real. And I was like, wow, I'm here. So I ran around the house looking for Rob. I was like, where's Rob? Where's Rob? I think I told you this. I'm like, where's Rob? Finally, I go downstairs and I see him. And I was like, babe, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm here. And he just walked right past me, right? And I'm like, babe, I was like, babe, can you hear me? I'm here. And I was like trying to hit stuff and knock stuff over, and I couldn't. And I couldn't get his attention. And all of a sudden, I hear this noise from behind me, and here comes walking this tall, beautiful woman with long dark hair, and she just goes and sits next to him, next to the couch. And I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, how long have I been gone? And I look at the calendar, and it's 22. It was 2 years later, and I was like, I've been dead for 2 years, and I'm just now coming here. You know what I mean? So I was having all these emotions, and I was seeing this, and I woke up crying. I was like, oh my God, that was horrible.
Well, there's no time in spirits in heaven either, so you don't know time, and when you cross over.
Yeah.
But that is the horrible feeling. Yeah, and then you will probably woke up and you're like,
but they're just even though it was a dream. I mean, right there is in my dream, that connection was still there. I was still connected with Rob. You know what I mean? And then. You got to wonder, is that really how it is for the spiritual side of it?
Yeah. I mean,
when you're a spirit, are you, trying to get attention, for... I mean, I know you have the ability to feel and, whatever, and I do on some level, right, when I'm, investigating and stuff, or it comes out of nowhere.
That's what we're told.
Right.
Obviously, I've never been there yet, so this is what the spirit tell you. So until you get to there...
Yeah. I agree, Kristen, 1,000%. And I've been to a lot of mediums and, this and that. And obviously being in this field, you're surrounded by a lot of people that have, gifts. And they've told me and my father have been together in every single lifetime. And we've always had this deep-seated, rooted love for love. And I know, you know what I mean? Whether it was we were best friends at one point, whether we were husband and wife at one point, whether we were
something, or brother and sister or something.
Yeah, we've always been together. And for me,
excuse me.
I don't with my grandmother. I don't feel her. I've told you that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know that reason either. Like,
Yeah.
why we feel some and why we feel, we don't feel. You think, they would be around more, or I don't know the rhyme or reason.
Hey, Ricky.
But
yeah. Well, you know what? My grandmother was very religious.
Mm-hmm.
Every Saturday she was at church. She was Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
Blah blah blah. She never dated or remarried. If my grandfather died young, she never, dated or married. So for me, I feel like that's where she wanted to be. She wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want to be here. She
Mm-hmm.
wanted to be there. So for me, I feel like once she died, I feel like she really crossed over, and that was that.
Right. Yeah, so Kristen says when we don't feel them, that's because they have come back.
Oh, you mean like
Mm-hmm,
reincarnated?
Mm-hmm. Or they
Or-
just I think she means that they're back. You know what I'm like?
When we don't feel them.
No, she said right, when we don't.
That's interesting. Why? And I'm not disagreeing or agreeing or anything like that, but why, if they're here, why wouldn't we feel them? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not disagreeing or saying wrong or anything like that. It's just, it's
Yeah.
interesting. So, reincarnation. That's what I thought she meant. Yeah, yeah. That's cool. I would love to find them. I often look at my dog and I always like, are you one of my family members?
Right, they have, so yeah, they have come back already. They have come back.
Tom says, sometime after my grandmother passed away, Dee had said that when she went into my grandmother's house, that she could hear him and he was, grandfather, hear him and he was laughing. So I guess he was having a good time with someone, but he was still there at the time. I was really close with my nan and my mom's mom. All the dreams and all that just stopped years ago. Why? Oh my God, I looked at my cat today and thought it was my dad. Thank you. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I really did. It's like when you look in you look in the eyes and you're just like, you get that feeling for a second and you're like, I feel like you're more than just this dog sitting in front of me, or you're more than just this cat sitting in front of me.
That's what they say. Especially if you look at somebody and you're like, it reminds you of somebody, then I feel like that's them reincarnated. That's come back. That come back.
So Ricky, I'm going to answer Ricky's, and then you can answer.
Yes, I agree, Kristen. Yep.
He said, I was really close with my nan, my mom's mom, all my dreams, and that just stopped years ago. Why? Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. I think I've had,
Oops, I don't. I was like,
6 dreams altogether of my dad.
Since
he's been gone, and he's been gone, this August will be 20 years. I've had 6 dreams. I really think that they come and go as they please, what we think. And I do think that they tend to be around more when we need them more. And...
Okay, thank you. Love you too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen. Love you.
But I think sometimes they are there when we don't even realize they're there. Just because you're not having dreams anymore doesn't mean that she's not there.
Right.
You may have to just open your eyes and your ears to your, when you're awake, to your surroundings, I was extremely close with both of my grandparents, as if they were my second parents, and I still to this day see him in my dreams a lot. And he passed away back in 2004. Also heard him on a spirit box once he answered a couple questions. That's awesome to have that connection.
Yeah.
I would love to connect with my father like that.
When my dad first died, we were looking for pictures. My dad died this year, September 25th. and we were looking for pictures for one of the cars, his antique cars, and I heard my dad say, they're over here in this drawer, and we looked high and low. And then I went over to the drawer, and I found them, and my mom's like, well, where'd you find them? I said, Dad told me where they are. Well, my mom was like, yeah, right. So anyway, but I'm waiting, and me of all people, this is what I do.
Well, that's the thing.
This is what I do. Come on.
But see, and here's the other thing where they say when you want it so much, you block it, which, okay.
You try to let
That's another thing. Like, how do you stop yourself from wanting to connect with a loved one especially one that you're very, very close with, Right. Ricky, your grandmother, or, Tom, your grandparents. Like, obviously, Tom, he says that, he sees them in the dreams a lot and hears them. But for Ricky, for example, like, when you want that connection so bad, like, I want, I remember going to my dad's grave, which I don't anymore.
Right.
This was a while ago.
Yeah.
And I went to his grave and I said, listen, I'm not scared anymore. Because I used to be afraid of spirituals, and ghosts and stuff like that. But I went to his grave and I said, I'm not afraid anymore. Come talk to me. I want to see you. I want to hug you. I want to feel you. I want to hear you. Just come hang out with me.
Yeah.
I don't care. Let's sit and have some tea together,
Yeah.
I won't tell anybody. Just come,
just please. I won't tell my brothers or my sisters. Just come. Yeah, I don't know. And I know they say at their time of need, and when you think of them, they're there, But yeah, and I keep saying, Dad, come on. Hey, you talk to dead people. Let's go. We're all
right.
So I don't know. It's just interesting how they work. You have all the answers or why, or when they, and like you said, they do say that they're around you in your time of need. And, it may just be to make you feel a subtle feeling. You may just feel a warmth or love around you when you think about them. And they say, that's them. Some people look for concrete signs.
Right.
Like, knock over that and let me know you're here, and that's not how they work either,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so Ricky was saying...
Oh. Sure.
Dreams were the only way I was able to see nearer, which is interesting because so how old were you, Ricky? Because the spiritual side of it, the theory is that and I've been told from mediums and stuff that like one of my people that passed away in my family knew I was afraid, so they didn't want to scare me, so they wouldn't come. And when you're 8 or 9, you're a lot more open to that kind of stuff. And she probably maybe thought you were scared. So coming to you in your dreams was easier for you to deal with than for her to come and scare the crap out of you if she was just to pop up at the end of your bed one day or walking down your hallway. So that's normal for it to be through dream state because it's the only way your mind can make sense of what you're saying. There are vivid dreams. I had one.
Yeah.
I had one. And I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
All the Beatles in the world can tell me different.
Yeah. You did. I
had a vivid dream.
And there is a difference between a visitation and a dream.
Yeah.
And yeah, and most of the time they say dreams you don't remember, and some do, but the visitation is that you wake up and they were there, you can smell them, feel them, and you cry when you wake up. You cry and you're like, oh my God, they were really, really here.
Yes.
That's a visitation. They really come to you.
That's awesome. Well, see, so and like I said, she's probably.
I can't talk to him right now.
Why you accepted it?
Oh. Wait, we're gonna have to come back on. I'm gonna have to text him really quick. Is it still gonna be on?
What do you mean?
If I answer it,
just.
That's one of my stories. I can't talk right
now. She poked my leg. Then how did you feel after she poked your leg? It's just. I believe that they are still, even though we don't feel them, they're still there. Like, because I think that connection that you have with your loved ones, there's a bond that just, it doesn't matter. I always say this, the bond is so strong it doesn't break no matter the distance.
Right.
Right? Because we're connected on a different level than just this physical body.
Right.
What makes us go? There's something that makes us go, you know? And there's something. What is it?
Yeah. Energy, vibration.
Exactly.
It's just, it
and
never
energy
dies.
doesn't die.
It doesn't die. It just goes other places and other realms and universes, wherever it goes, it just doesn't die. It's always there. And that has been proven.
Right.
Is that him?
Yeah, he said I'll email you.
Okay.
Hi, Geraldine. I would love to hear anybody's experiences, you know, that they've had.
Yeah. Are any questions about that?
Yeah.
I think it's going in that direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have a medium here, so you know if anybody has any.
Thanks. Any questions? We're gonna go with it since we started out with the spiritual and the grieving and or any stories. Anybody have any stories? Like
so did you ever see the movie? I talk about this a lot too. The Others, the movie The Others.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's freaked out, and you don't know to the end. But it's
so if you've never seen it,
we could be. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you've never seen it, close your ears. If you have seen it, hands down, to me, that is like one of the best movies.
Amazing.
Well, Ricky's like amazing.
Oh, stop. Oh, thank you.
You are.
You're so kind.
Beth is awesome, and I'm not just saying that because I believe in her. She's actually told me things that I've never told anybody that was just shared between me and my grandmother and just shared between me and my dad. And she has said them to me.
I'll never forget Rob's face.
And
remember?
He said, "Are you really?" Yes, he is.
Yes, I am. I am, Ricky. I am a medium.
And she also Rob is a total skeptic. And Beth turned around and said, "Your dad's here," and started saying things to Rob that I didn't even know. Yeah. And started like
his
telling
face
Rob
was priceless.
Yes, and he got teary-eyed.
Yeah,
There's Mike. Hi, Mike. Michael, I want to have you on the show.
Aw, thanks,
Deb. Hi, Rich.
You're so kind.
Beth is very good. Thank you, Teresa. Thank
you, Teresa. Hi, Rich.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Phenom. Oh, there we go. Another direction.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could go on and on and on, but, I mean, you can always contact the brew or even go to Beth's page.
Good evening.
And you can talk to her. You guys can set something up or whatever.
Yeah, which is Spiritual Healing Through Guidance.
How would one link up with Beth? Go ahead.
Spiritual Healing Through Guidance. Let's see if I can type that on there.
Yeah, she's going to type it.
If I can spell.
She's also a hypnotist. I'm going to tell her to hypnotize you.
Yes.
To be nonstop thug life.
Well, that's my Facebook page, but everything's on there, phone number and
yeah, you can message her through that.
Yes, I am a certified hypnotist now, so I can do past life regression readings. I can. You know, it's for...
Dude, you can?
Yes.
We should do that.
Yeah.
Would you do it live?
Sure.
You would?
Yeah.
We're going to do a past life? How would we do that? Would we have to, like, be all, like...
Someone... Well, probably you again.
Yeah.
But, we would just take you under and just see... Like, kind of with the bowl class.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll do an hour and a half, like a little longer.
Yeah.
Whatever, and then I have to go through a guided meditation where you're laying there. And then I... do these things.
I want to do a past life.
Mm-hmm.
You'll do it?
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be our show. We're going to have a show where Beth does a past life regression for me. We're going to do it live.
Right, we'll do it right here. Maybe, I don't know, unless you have who's ever coming up on the show. We could always schedule one.
Yeah, no.
It could be an impromptu.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Hi, Carolyn.
Hi.
Sharon.
So I guess he listened to you maybe. But I still think he's probably around.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's times where, and it's tough to...
Hi, Bernice.
Hi, Bernice. It's tough to feel that and believe that when it's you, right? There was a couple times I come to you and I'm like, I'm not feeling my dad. I don't understand it. Like, and she's like, no, your dad is. And then all of a sudden, all these things started happening.
And your dad will come show up. You know what I mean? Like at different times, like, you know, we'll do a show. You know what I mean? We'll be here doing this, and
right.
I'm like, Taryn.
Yeah.
Help, because last time he turned off the lights.
Yes,
remember?
he did. Yeah. You were like, Taryn, and it was like clink, and you're like, Dad's here. Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you. All right. Yes, get in touch with me, Ricky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like when I start to really feel like I feel like he's not there, then all of a sudden all these
you'll feel
things start happening.
Will pop up. And,
things. Yeah. You know, it's like all these things in a row that just start happening. And like I said, I feel like they are listening. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They hear us. Yeah. They feel us. They.
Right.
I mean,
they do all that, and they also step back a little bit because you have to deal with your own life.
Right.
So that's one of those, because you hear this a million times, free will thing. You have to deal, so they're there for guidance, but, you have your life to live.
Right.
And to learn
and then you have to wonder, too, if your energy, like, is keeping them. Like, so I guess in a way it's good that there's times where you don't feel them because you don't want... You don't want the grieving to just totally...
Right, you have to heal.
Yeah.
That's why they come and go and they don't stay with us, because you can't heal if you're constantly... Because that energy...
But do you think that energy keeps them?
No, they have free will to go back and forth. I just feel like they'll stay around a little longer if they're needed, But I think that's your own energy acting like that, too, sometimes. You're grieving so much, you're, needing and wanting and missing them, which is understandable.
Right.
So it could be a combination.
Yeah.
That you're not healing, so you're constantly feeling that energy and that pressure.
Right.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing too, like, I feel like my dad has been, and I know I'm talking a lot about myself, because,
fine.
I'm hoping that...
Any questions? We're looking for questions.
That, when I say stuff out loud, my dad kind of like there's been so many things that he has done to show, but I'm like, I still have that what if. I always question.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think everybody will have doubts and question, and you know what I mean? I think that's natural. That's normal.
And it is scary because most people are afraid of the unknown.
Yep.
Some people are truly comfortable and ready to go with dying, and some people it's scary because you don't know how the process goes and what you're going to feel.
Okay, Chad. Hi, Chad. He says, a lady in my office is a hypnotist and is going to put me under to find out who visited me after a big UFO encounter that I recorded. Mm-hmm. I think it was Men in Black or possibly alien, but they came into my room and were looking for the tape. I am hoping I get some answers, and I think it's a great avenue for people to pursue. Mm-hmm. Congrats on becoming one. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Chad, if you ever want to come on and share your experience with us.
Yeah, sure.
We're more than welcome to come on the show. Mm-hmm. We can split screen you Facebook Live, and you can talk about it. That's if you are comfortable doing something like that,
Yeah, and that will be another avenue I would do, help people who have been abducted and they can't remember. Why is the reason? Did the aliens make you do that, or did you block out something? So when I take you under, we get to that root. Okay, what did you see that day? What did you feel that day? So if there's something missing, or maybe they told you something, the aliens, and try to block you out, and they don't want you to know. Right. So yeah, that is something that I'm going to do also.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't want to know that. If you
come across, that's a little scary because
if I'm being hypnotized, oh, that's cool.
Nice.
If I'm being hypnotized and you come across some crazy shit, like, not saying crazy, like disrespect, but because
Well, most of the time,
I don't want to know if I was abducted by aliens.
but
I'm just saying.
most of the time when you come to me, I want to know the reason. Is it for post traumatic stress, ADD? Is it for anxiety to stop smoking? For weight loss, inner child healing? I need to know why you're coming. So then we address that issue. Because I need to know why, and then you address one thing at a time. That's something different. You know what?
How many times can you hypnotize somebody?
Well, you have to come. They at least 3 times,
Right.
and then as many times as you want. You feel it necessary. For
But like, how far in between? Like, can you do it?
I don't know. Monthly. It all depends. Whatever you want. You don't have to do it monthly. You can come every couple weeks. It all depends how you're feeling. And
So we're gonna do a live one with me. We're gonna start somewhere.
we're gonna, yeah.
You know, we have to, because there's a couple. Like, I want to weight loss, ADD. I'm just curious to know my past lives.
Yeah.
Or past life regression. That's what that is, right? You learn.
Yeah. Right. You learn your previous lives. If you believe in, the reincarnation and that you had a different life, another life, previous life, which most of us, a lot of people do believe that, because that carries on your karma to the next life if you didn't heal a previous life, and that's what we'll see.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill. I know. I try not to with the alien thing. I feel like that's on a totally different level of the universe or wherever it's at. I feel like it's totally different from spirit, because I had someone say, "Oh, could you come to my house and tell me if there was aliens there?" I said, "I can maybe help you with spirits. If your loved ones or somebody cross over, that's a whole nother realm for me to tap into that. Because you know what? The scary thing is, there's nothing I can help you with aliens. They are in control. You can go to support groups, and maybe
I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, and maybe you do the hypnosis and see if something can help to heal. But they're totally separate.
Like,
I can't make an alien not come to your house.
So why do so many people have experiences with, I'm going to just use the term, ghosts,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
and hauntings.
Yeah.
And they're so infrequent aliens.
I don't know. I think there's certain people that have it. You know how, like, mostly everybody in their lifetime has seen or felt a spirit. I mean,
right.
That isn't a biddle. Anyway,
right.
But not everyone has seen an alien.
No.
So, or a UFO. I don't know. I don't know if they target.
But even the Men in Black thing.
They target more sensitive people. That thing, that's interesting, and that's what Justin does, a lot of that. So.
And Chad was saying,
Yeah. That's out of my realm, really.
Like, Men in Black is more like, it could be somebody that looks like you and I walking down the street.
Well, usually they have distinctive features. They said the Men in Black. Like, it's not like they look like they're pale, they're white, and they're like, and they don't, like, move a lot, and they talk weird and scary. Like, they knock on your door.
Right, no, I know. Well, I've never had anybody knock on my door.
You would notice it, because they don't look like everyday people.
What do? I would karate chop. I'd, like, freak out. I'd be like, what do you want?
Shut the door, or you have one of those peepholes, you have a camera outside. I don't know, it's weird. And then it's like things keep happening once. You keep having usually a UFO or
So, Chad, do you still experience things? Like, do you still, I guess, because what is it? Is it almost like once you recognize it and experience it, does it just not go away?
I just think more and more stuff happens to you. I know. Yeah.
And it's crazy because Eris will attack them, Taryn. That's why I have so many cats. They protect you from.
They do
spirit, evilness. Mm-hmm. So I have, they're always surrounding me. Yeah. Eris looks like an alien, actually.
3 hours of MUFON. Wow.
I recorded 3 hours of video. MUFON and NASA got involved. Fox Greatest UFO Videos came. We had black helicopters. It was crazy summer. Hundreds of people saw it. It was 97, so it didn't get much press or coverage.
Wow.
Haha, Tom. That's awesome, Chad. I would love to to hear your story, and if you have anything to I mean, that's just
come
so
on
great.
and talk about it.
Yeah,
like you
we
said.
don't have too many people come on and talk about aliens, which we're open to.
Because
we're open to it.
It is paranormal.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. We're open to it, and we welcome it. And I'm sure Justin would be interested.
Oh yeah, sure. He would love to talk to you.
But yeah, like I'm very obsessed with the I always say night sky, but
yeah, you always
space, I guess. So I'm into meteor showers, I'm into eclipses, stars, everything. So I've spent so much time, looking up at the sky, and I just have never experienced. And I'm not like doing it waiting to see a UFO. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but I just can't believe I've never seen anything. Odd.
Yeah. Well, I just first saw mine, and I'm, older, and that was freaky. But yeah, so you don't know. But and some say there are good stories and bad stories with aliens.
Now, the one difference for me is aliens to me are just not of Earth, right? So it could be they could be any type of a being, right? I don't necessarily think they have
They're
green and big black eyes and little heads, and they could be anything not of this earth. I mean,
Bill said.
But I believe more in UFOs than I believe in like the cryptozoology stuff. Like I don't believe in the Jersey Devil, and I don't believe in Bigfoot. I know I'm going to probably get some people mad about that, but I don't. And I'm not saying that you're crazy because you do believe in it.
Yeah.
Or I'm not saying that it doesn't exist because, I don't believe in it, but I just don't. Like, so that's just something that I just, Yeah. I live in the world of UFOs all the time. I used to wake up many times a week with a blue glow coming from my doorway. Parents and roommates would find me fully dressed in living room saying I was waiting for them. And no one ever figured out who them were. I just remember someone saying, get ready, and I would get dressed, and I don't remember anything after that.
Well, hopefully Chad does past life. He's getting the past life, right? That'll help with that. See if you remember anything to help you to heal.
Do you still experience stuff today, or was this just...
happened since he was a kid? Yeah, I think the hypnosis is going to help you, Chad, to see if there's anything you remember.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I mean, like, I guess we're all different, right? I mean, like, you'd have to sit and think, like, I mean, it takes a lot of courage and guts to, like, actually want to remember that or try to remember that. Because, a lot of times, like, if it's anything traumatizing, your brain has a self mechanism where it blocks it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be really prepared to, be able to go back and try to remember, and accept to remember something like that, because there's a reason your mind blocked it out.
Right.
But I mean, I would love for you to come on afterwards and just
know how
talk about it.
Yeah,
that would be so interesting. If you're willing, you don't have to, but
Yeah.
But yeah, that's. But and here's the other thing, like now what's the connection there? Like, why does Chad have that energy and I don't?
We don't know.
Not saying I wish for it,
right? No,
but
you know what? We don't have all the answers, and I believe with aliens and UFOs, we're not supposed to know all the answers. We're not. I feel like that's. Whatever happens, that happens, and maybe that's all we're supposed to know and find out. I don't know. It's a whole nother issue in a whole nother realm.
It is utterly hard to believe that life on this planet was just a fluke of nature. There has to be life on other planets, as you know from your recent post, that they are finding more and more planets that could, possibly hold life with water. Yep. So there has to be life on other planets. I've been with Art Bell and Campfire Stories. Oh, awesome. So he's willing to come on. That would be great. Have you seen the series on YouTube called We Are Channelers? One episode says that the person is channeling aliens that have psychic abilities.
I haven't seen it. I have never channeled an alien before, unless spirits. I've only channeled spirits, not aliens. But are aliens and spirits the same thing? Some people say that it is. Some people say they're connected. I don't know. I have never experienced it. They've never come to me looking in that image of an alien, so I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, great. I'll link you my story. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, please.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it, but we'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Deborah.
Well, and everybody thinks it's all connected, or not everybody.
Right.
There are people that
just
believe.
don't know. Yeah.
I mean, it is.
We don't know. We're here and we're not there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the universe, our universe is humongous. Like, I can't, it's so, you can't wrap your brain around it. Like, when you watch those shows, like.
I don't know if I want to channel an alien. I'm just sitting here thinking.
I wouldn't.
Don't know, because of the stories I hear. I mean, I hear good and bad. I don't know.
I, by accident, and I won't bore with the details, because I have talked about it before. By accident, I was trying to learn to do mediumship, and by accident, I actually connected with a girl's mother who, I found out at the end, was still alive, but was in a mental institution because she was previously involved with black magic.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted to leave, and they said, you are basically your soul is ours forever. And she was, after that, she was unable to take care of herself or take care of her child. She was then put into an institution and still alive, but I was picking up on the spirit of who she used to be.
I agree, Rich. I'm sorry, I didn't mean. Yeah.
So I was picking up, and I didn't like that. I was like, oh no, I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, and I agree, Rich. There's so much out there that we don't even know.
Yeah.
We don't even know. So that's why it's like, it's so big. It's just like,
listen, as
huge.
bad as the people are here on Earth, I'm sure God is starting over somewhere, which is why I think all of a sudden we found this other planet.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. There's just so much out there. The universe is so big. It's huge. Do you remember Happy Valley with Bob and Gina? That
would make things bigger by an infinite.
What's
yeah.
Happy Valley. I don't remember Happy Valley with Bob and Gina. Do you remember?
I think he's saying to Rich. I guess maybe they must have went
Rich.
somewhere.
I'm sorry, to Rich.
They must have went somewhere.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just too humongous.
Oh yeah, there definitely is other life force out there, and it's amazing.
If I was something like that, I wouldn't be wanting to come here or contact anybody here. We're a bunch of. I'm sure they're watching. They're like, I mean, you think about all the bad. Like, it's just, I feel like more and more and more. There's just more and more. Look, 24 people started those fires in Australia, and
awful.
look what it's done. Over a billion animals and species have been wiped out. Like,
awful.
It's insane. Yeah.
That's okay, Chad. I wasn't sure what you were talking about. And then I saw
Rich
you
investigators.
Yeah, that's awful. All those animals that died, koalas, all
I can't.
those.
Now that's one thing that I have a
Yeah.
hard time. I'm very
Right.
I am very connected with animals, and that I can't explain. I mean, I pick up on their emotions and their feelings. I can't even read or watch videos.
I can't either, but you're like 10 times worse.
Yeah.
I don't like when people have those videos on Facebook that they killed a cat and a dog and they show them all mutilated. Like, why do people put that on there?
I can't do it. And I just, and I'm starting to get that way, which is weird. Not that way, but with trees and plants, which is really weird. This is new for me. I was watching HGTV, right? And people are going to this house, and this girl looks at one house, and there's like 3 trees in her backyard. She goes, "Oh, those trees have got to go." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What?"
Who does that?
Like, I got all upset about it. And I was like, and Rob's like, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "Are you getting your period?" I'm like,
Well, no, but trees, they say they feel things. They have vibration and
There's
energy.
Dr. Doolittle. I wish I could talk to animals. That'd be
I think
awesome.
you can. You're like Caesar's assistant.
I always sense when an animal's thirsty, which is weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
I can always tell.
Do you feel thirsty? Is that how you connect? Like, you know that they're thirsty? Do you all of a sudden get really thirsty too?
It's sweet. I don't know. Like, I haven't thought about it because I always am like, oh, you need water. Like, I just say it and I give them water and they're like, like, and I'm like, see, you're thirsty. I don't know. It's just one thing that I always pick up on with them. And then for some reason, like, I'm just connected with, like, I mean, even like driving on the side of the road and then there's a dead animal on the side of the road. I like see what happened just before and I'm like, I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? I don't want to see what happened. Like, I just want to not see it.
Say a prayer and...
So it sucks, but, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I know there's people that are in this and they do, like, animal Reiki and they do animal this, animal that, but...
They talk to the animals.
Maybe
they told you psychically, which probably would have happened.
Yeah, I just...
Because there are mediums that talk to the animals and psychics and go to the animals and, like, you're a doctor and you tell them what's wrong with them just by... And that's probably something you could do. There are, people that do that, psychics and mediums that do that.
Yeah, but I can't figure my own animals out. Go figure.
You can. It's like when you're too close to somebody, like you can't read your partner, same thing.
True. But I think it's all, it's funny how we started out with grieving. We should have put all of this on the,
but animals, everything,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I think it's all energy and spiritually
all connected, and we're all connected. Vibration, energy, it's all there,
and we're all put in each other's lives for a reason.
Absolutely.
It's not by accident.
No.
Whether it's just supposed to be for a short period of time or
to teach us a lesson or learn a lesson or you to learn, or a short period of time or a long period, just...
Yeah. And I'd like to say everything happens for a reason. But when you deal with a tragic death, it's hard for you to accept that as truth.
Or something that's supposed to happen. They say, everything is right now for you. This is going to happen, good or bad. That was supposed to happen at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
They do love you, animals. So it's to share French fry. I remember that joke. Chicken also. It's not beer. Ginger ale, not beer.
Oh, Sharon, that's awesome. See? Yes, Bill. I would roll around in a big bucket of French fries and steal yours.
Oh, Sharon, I'm glad you can help, That's what we're here for.
We do love you.
Everybody should be doing, helping each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much in this field. There's so much for what we do, and you're supposed to just maintain this positive, this positive vibes and these positive emotions, for what we do. I mean, there's so much negativity and drama,
really is.
And I can speak for us, is all we're trying to do is help people, you know what I mean? So why are we stepping on each other's toes and hating on this one and you got this one thing going on and I got this going on, you're messing up it. I mean, we're at the end of the day, I don't have a business that I'm trying to make money. I wouldn't have a vendor table to make money at anywhere. I would be there just to kind of, here's the brew, and we want to help people. I can appreciate all those that have vendor tables, and they're like trying to, they make a living, or it's a side job, and they're making money, and that's awesome. You know what I mean? But then you get the people that want to be number one, and you're never going to be number one because there's so many different types of people in this field that can offer so many what Beth can offer, I can't. What I can, Beth can't. You know, and there's just, you're never going to be number one. You know, you're just, you have to learn how to work together and accept that, you know, you might be sitting at a table, you might be selling the same thing the next person is selling. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, whether it's energy, spiritual energy, whatever, they come to your table and they're going to buy your stuff before they buy. Don't be mad. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Like, it's not, it's just, you know what I mean? And people just get so, I don't even know if I'm making sense.
You're making sense.
I've had a long day.
You're good. You're doing good. Tom was saying how he takes long walks and he takes pictures, and that's
the
been
trees.
Helping him. And you know what? I tell people that, Tom, it's like, okay, you can say, since we're not now, I'll mention this subject. Oh, did you go? Oh, I went for a walk today. Well, what happened on your walk? What do you mean? I walked down to the corner, I walked a mile and came back. No, well, it's called walking awake. Did you feel the wind on your face? Did you smell the flowers? You know, did you see, a leaf from a tree fall on you? That's walking awake. Not, I walked to the store and back. That's not going to help you.
Right.
I mean, it'll help you, but it's called walking awake, where you notice things, where you breathe the fresh air, and where you notice the colors, the smells.
You know where I do that?
We should all do.
Gettysburg. Gettysburg is my...
It's all about respect.
Yes, absolutely, Bill. Gettysburg is my it just rejuvenates my life, inside and out. Like, I just am at home and at peace.
Terrence, say that.
Yeah, when I was in Gettysburg, I was walking and I saw a caterpillar. I'm like, oh, you're going to get run over. So I picked the caterpillar up and I moved it.
Oh, jeez. I'm
so bad.
No,
I'm so bad.
That's good.
Anything, any living thing. I mean, and now it's going to trees, and I'm like, I can't do this. It's too emotional. I'm like, I can't. You know, with trees and plants, we had a plant in our house, and it wasn't dead, but it wasn't like thriving either. It was just kind of there.
Yeah. And
Zeus was trying to eat it, and Rob's like, just throw it out, and I'm like, it's still alive. He goes, what do you mean it's still alive? I'm like, it's alive. How are you going to throw it out? I'm like, you're going to kill it. And he goes,
hi, Dee.
It's a plant. Hi, Dee. I can't do it. I said, I can't throw it out. I'm like, see if somebody wants it, because I can't.
Wait, you kept it, right?
Yeah, we still have it.
Good. Just water it and love it, nurture it.
Well, that's what I've been doing. But I can't, I'm getting to the point where it's like, I can't even throw a freaking plant out.
Yeah.
It used to be, I'm like, putting emotional. Bugs out, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm putting I don't know if it's, I'm getting older, and I'm, appreciating like life and living, and, or who knows, I hate it. Why can't I be a bitch? There's probably a lot of people that think I
am. Then you're doing something right. Tend to get self-important and lose focus on what truly is important. Help others. You're right, Rich.
Yeah,
you're right.
It's so true, and that's what I was meaning to say. You summed it up, Rich, a lot quicker and nicer, because I didn't want to like disrespect anybody, because I know a lot of people that I love, do a lot of this stuff, but then there's people out there that just,
I know,
who knows what their motivation is. It's not good,
Yeah. Phenomena. We're going to that. Yeah.
Oh, Tom, if you come to Phenom, that would be awesome. But yeah, that's so true. And it's really a shame. I mean, because we're supposed to be here to help each other and help, people.
You don't need to be mean, and Tom is my little cousin.
Aw, we love Tom. Yeah, so Phenom is coming up. March, right? 20, the end of March, right? So we'll be there.
4 days in March.
Yeah, we'll be there. Bill will be there. Yay! I think a lot of people on this thread is going to be there. I mean, Phenom is so awesome.
Why does it stay up so
If
big?
anybody can and make it out, you should go.
I can't click a heart. Why does it stay up?
Yes.
Why does it go?
Ego does take over.
Why does
It is going to be awesome. And then April 4th, we are doing our own thing, Marlton VFW.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody can join us for that, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know. And then when's Gettysburg Battlefield Bash? Is
May?
it June?
May or June?
So, sorry, forgive me, I can't remember when it is, but definitely will be at Gettysburg Battlefield Bash.
26th, 27th, 28th. March 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th.
Phenomena.
Dun, 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 dun. Go to your...
She's trying to.
Oh, okay.
And then the
Yay,
Gettysburg Battlefield Bash,
Dee.
Pam and Steve Barry, whom I love very, very much and support through the fire and back. July 24th.
That's okay.
So, yep, we'll be there. Yep, we will be there. I'm looking so forward to
Yay.
that. And I'm going for the whole time this time instead of just one day, which I'm excited about.
Phenom?
No, the Gettysburg Battlefield
Oh,
Bash. Phenom,
when
too.
Is, when
will be
is
there.
Gettysburg Battlefield Bash?
July 24th.
Oh.
Which that's an awesome cause, awesome time, great people. And that's the circle I like to be in, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Those are the good circle people, and it's same with everybody on this thread for sure. And then, the Phenom and,
I'm excited. It's the first time I've been there. Selma, September
there
19th.
there is a certain person that I'm not, I'm not going to mention his name.
Well,
but,
you know what? He signs up for stuff and he never shows up.
and Selma, yes, thank you, Bill. Selma, September 19th and 20th, will be there. So that's awesome. And then I guess we're still waiting to hear back about Penhurst Paracon. I mean, we're not sure yet.
That's usually July, right?
Well, no, they were going to try to do it in September, but we're not sure.
That's right.
They're not sure what's happening.
Oh, okay. I was going to
So
push
that's
up to September to make it a little more cooler, right?
And then we got invited to something in Virginia. I can't, not off the top of my head. I'm not sure, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that.
Oh, yeah, they wanted us to have a table. What's it?
Yeah, I mean,
I forget.
Yeah,
I forget.
I mean, it's Zoot. My cat needs his cancer treatment.
You can only do so much.
Yeah,
you can only do so much.
So,
no word on that.
Yeah, no word on that. I know it stinks, but hopefully, that happens soon. What time is it?
I don't even know.
I don't think it's been an hour.
Hour. Looks like an
Oh,
hour.
1 hour.
An hour exactly.
Yeah. So, so I don't know if it's gonna be next week. I'm gonna see if Beth feels like she's up to the challenge next week to do a live hypnosis.
Who wants to get hypnotized?
Life regression for me. Past life regression.
Yep.
But we'll do that live. That would be awesome. Is that something that you guys would be interested in seeing? I mean, it is a personal thing, but I don't mind sharing. I'm not shy, but
yeah, it was a previous life. You don't remember what you did.
Yeah. It might answer some things,
Okay, you guys want to get hypnotized? We could arrange something. Dee wants to and Sharon wants to.
Yeah, so you guys will learn maybe why I am the way I am. I think...
Oh, Bill does them.
I have...
I do them.
Make her bark like a dog. Real nice, Sharon.
No, we have to make her meow like a cat because she loves cats. I swear we're getting out of your mind on the gutter.
Beth is being purse. I would...
Oh, thanks, Chad.
That's cool.
Where do you live, Chad?
Yeah, but we're gonna do that live. I'm really interested in seeing what's happening there.
Yeah, and you have to want to be
Well, I
hypnotized,
want
too.
to know. I
Some
want to
people,
learn.
I know, but you have to, want it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll find out. I think that there's a reason why, I'm I've had dreams of, I literally in my dream, drowning. You know what I mean? Holding my breath. I wake up and I'm gasping for air because I'm holding my breath because I'm underwater. You know what I mean?
So you probably drowned in a previous life.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I would love to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Syracuse, New York.
Is that far?
I don't know. It's probably, is that up near, is that near Niagara? I'm going to sound so dumb, but I don't even know. I'm not,
that's why I'm not guessing.
Is it up near Niagara? Because Niagara Falls is
Syracuse.
6.5, 7 hours from us.
I'm not sure. How far is it from...
New York City isn't that far, but
2-hour drive.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
From Jersey?
But I don't blame you for not wanting to come here.
Yeah. Jersey. Good old Jersey.
I'm probably going to be going to Gettysburg for my birthday.
It's your birthday.
So I'm already planning that.
Not surprised. North of...
Where do you live? We're at South Jersey area,
South Jersey, Cherry Hill. Most people know Cherry
30
Hill.
minutes from Philly.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be going to Gettysburg for my birthday.
Yeah. Where I do my hypnotism is Medford, New Jersey. Did you ever hear Medford, New Jersey, Chaz?
But yeah, so there.
My birthday Saturday. Happy birthday, Sharon.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this, Beth.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
We'll have to, pick a day next week. We can do that. And I want to have, Chad, I would absolutely love to have you on to tell your story.
Yeah.
That would be cool. For you to come on and just tell your story.
Yeah.
Whether it's phone call and we just have you, on there, but...
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
You can split screen.
Or you can just come on Facebook Live. You don't have to, come here, but we can do it Facebook Live and stuff like that. Would be cool. Mike, I'm going to say your last name wrong, and I'm so sorry, but Mike Laciana.
Chiana.
He was on earlier, but I want to bring him on.
Good evening, young ladies.
And,
yay, call us young. Be right back, phone call.
But, yeah, so definitely, I am hoping to do the Penhurst Paracon. That would be cool.
Yeah,
Penhurst is awesome. We haven't heard anything about it.
It's almost 5 months away.
I know. Usually we know by now. But hopefully
they'll do it. Yeah. Hopefully if they do it, hopefully they're going to have it. Yeah, we usually hear something, so hopefully soon.
Yeah. But, yeah, so going back to what we originally were talking about, if anybody else has anything,
Yeah, we'll do anything paranormal, spiritual. We're open to all kinds of talk that has to
absolutely
help people.
I still am stuck on that Skinwalker Ranch thing that Mike brought up.
Awful.
You heard what's only for a private ghost hunt. But at Skinwalker Ranch, if anybody knows about that or doesn't know about it, look it up. I can't watch the documentary for sure because animals die in it. So I can't watch it.
Oh, you can't watch it.
I can't watch it.
I mean, they gut them.
Yeah, no, I can't. I would not sleep for a couple of weeks.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, Sharon, but Penhurst is a private ghost hunt. They do have public that you have to pay.
Thank you, Dee.
Thank you.
It was very rewarding at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It was fun working with everybody, and we all pulled together. We worked hard and got the job. We made sure everything was. Yes, it is crazy. That Skinwalker. Oh my God. That's like a whole nother episode to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was hard. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of people. Four of our members of our team went home. Remember, because of the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, we had people. Somebody went home. They had to go to the hospital. Somebody
They had. I mean,
chest pain. They did do good with trying to keep everybody cool. You know what I mean? I mean, but it was 115 degrees.
It was like the hottest day of the year, and it hasn't been that hot in years.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it was hot.
All right, well,
then. I guess
think it's about that time.
Yeah, so it was fun. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And next week, hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
We're going to
next week
do the hypnotism.
Beth is going to hypnotize me live on Facebook. So to do a past life regression. So we'll see how.
And if anybody else wants to get hypnotized, can get in contact with me, and I'll help you with that.
Yes, Brian went to the hospital. That was one.
Yeah.
I love you too, Dee.
Love you.
Make sure you guys tune in next week. It should be really good. We'll find out, if I was like, living in Chicago in the mafia, or if I was like always a guy in my past life and now I'm a woman.
She was an animal because she loves animals.
Awesome. Please, Chad.
Thank you.
Yeah. But tune in next week because it should be a good one.
It should be good.
And if anybody has any questions, the Paranormal Brews page is always there. Thank you, Brian.
Hey, you can always find us. You can always get in touch with us.
Message us. If you have any ideas of like stuff you want us to talk about.
Yeah, anything.
We can definitely message us.
Thank you, Brian.
We'll bring it up and talk about it. And
love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. If we do private homes will come out.
Yeah.
We help people, and that's the biggest thing. I was saying last week how you weren't there, but I was saying last week how we had a private case, and we went out there, and most of our private cases never end in an investigation because when we go out, we help the people at the prelim. We go over things. We teach them how to, set boundaries, and we teach them, so it's not always about getting an investigation, and it's about helping people, and that's what we do. So of the private cases that we have, how many investigations have we done? We've barely done any, because the prelims, we've always helped the people.
Good night, Bill. Love you.
So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dee, we can make an appointment. Yeah, we could do that. I'm supposed to do readings all weekend, but at Lancaster. But I'm there all 4 days, so maybe one of the days we could do hypnotism. Yeah, I would love that. If not, I can come to you, Dee. Love you guys.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
All right,
we're peacing.
Peace out.
Good night.
Good night.